Welcome to Coruzant Technologies, home of the Digital Executive Podcast.
Welcome to the Digital Executive. Today's guest is Paul McCarthy. Paul McCarthy is the CEO and founder of Snapfix. With a background in software development and expertise in building management, he spearheads Snapfix's mission to provide the simplest maintenance and facilities management platform on the planet. Paul's unwavering passion for simplicity drives Snapfix's commitment to delivering unparalleled value and an extraordinary user experience. Well, good afternoon, Paul. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, Brian. I'm absolutely delighted to be here today.
Absolutely. And thank you so much. Love chatting with someone new every day, and of course, going transatlantic today. You're hailing out of the great city of Dublin, Ireland. And so we certainly appreciate you making the time. Thanks again, Paul.
Yeah, absolutely delighted. It's a beautiful sunny day here in Dublin today. So delighted to be speaking to you from here.
Awesome. Well, Paul, we're going to jump right into the questions. We want to talk about your story and what you're doing. So you've got quite the career in technology, originally as a software engineer, senior executive, and now the founder and CEO of Snapfix. Could you share with our audience the secret to your career growth and what inspires you?
Oh, two great questions there, Brian. Thank you. Well, I always believe that variety is the spice of life. And I've had the good fortune to work very early in my career for many, many companies on many teams in many countries around the world, from the US to Germany to Mexico to Australia. So I think it was that global experience certainly shaped my career. And when I founded Snapfix to become the maintenance platform for the world, I had that confidence that I was able to develop a solution that could have value all over the world without any concern. Second part of your question, I'm really inspired by emerging technologies. Technology can be a great enabler. Technology can improve our lives, improve our environment, improve our buildings. And I think adapting that or embracing that, the real secret is love what you're doing in your career, believing in what you're doing, even if it's challenging and frustrating, which it is 7 days a week with a startup. It's absolutely challenging as a startup. But I also believe that if you do a little bit better this week than you did last week, then your best days are ahead.
That's awesome. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. And like you, do have a passion every single day in getting to meet some great people. And we share the same interests with emerging technologies. And I think that's awesome. And we know that the future holds some great promise for technology. We just need to make sure we're ethical. Switching gears, Paul, your company is out to organize the world's buildings, facilities, and equipment, and commonly known really as get things done, right? Could you tell us what makes your maintenance platform unique?
In a word, Brian, it's simplicity. There is no simpler solution than Snapfix. Right throughout my career, and even when I look at software today, the world is full of difficult to use systems. And Snapfix has been designed to be as simple as taking a photo. We use WhatsApp and Instagram and Snapchat and TikTok as our inspiration because people love using those software solutions in their personal lives. And we want to bring that simple, enjoyable experience into the work environment. Obviously, a photo speaks 1,000 words. A photo speaks every language, and that's why Snapfix has been very, very successful. And we're on 5 continents now. But it's really that commitment to simplicity is what makes us unique.
That's awesome. And that's what people want. At the end of the day, they have a job to do. And if we just talked about the technology enabling people, making people's lives easier, keeping it simple is key, one of the key factors to people being less frustrated. So again, appreciate the share about your platform. I'm glad it's been a success going to 5 continents. So Paul, you're obviously leveraging some of that new and emerging tech in your tech stack. We're guessing, right? Is there anything you might be able to share with us today?
Again, the thing I'm most excited about is the future, believe it or not, of the cell phone, the smartphone. Today with Snapfix, we capture a photo with a GPS location, and that's absolutely fantastic for our customers. But in a short number of years, there will be a lot more sensors in the phone. So with every photo, we'll be capturing air temperature, air quality, air pressure, as much data as we can in relation to the environment that you're in at that point in time. We'll also have instant image recognition and machine learning and AI. So I'm really, really excited about those advances. Most of them will be centralized around the cell phone and the smartphone. Because one of the insights that we're bringing to the world is that people with smartphones can make a smart building. So I better explain that a little bit. So imagine a building full of people. They're all walking around, but they're all walking around with a supercomputer in the palm of their hands. And we at Snapfix can use that power to create smart buildings with no rewiring, no installations, nothing. The power of the smart building is the people and the phone.
I love that little thing called a smartphone, right? It's come so far in just the last several years, but imagine having every tool that you could ever have on this one little electronic device. And that is so cool. That is so cool. So thank you for sharing the technology piece of that, Paul. Paul, last question of the day. Could you share something from your career experience that might be helpful for those looking to grow their career in either tech or entrepreneurship?
Well, Brian, you've got to put the customer first at all times. This is not about building a product that you like or whatever. The customers have to want it and at the end of the day, be willing to pay for it. I also think a great piece of advice that I learned early on was to think long term. So taking both of those together, too many people defend their product even when it has problems, but the customer is always right all of the time. Too many people are focused on the short-term revenue rather than taking a long-term view on it. So I guess in summary, if you put the customer first at all times and think long-term, everything else will take care of itself. One recommendation I would have for your listeners is I listen to an amazing podcast series called The Founders Podcast. It's a very, very easy listen, and you can learn so much from the entrepreneurs of the past. They are, of course, our teachers, and their experience resonates with everything we're doing today.
Thank you, Paul. Appreciate that. And the Founders Podcast, I listen as well. It's an awesome podcast.
It's so good.
It is very good. Paul, more importantly, we did extract some gems here today from your background, your career, your experience, and we certainly appreciate you sharing that with our global audience. So, Paul, it was a pleasure having you on today, and I look forward to speaking with you real soon.
The pleasure was all mine, Brian. Thank you very much, and I do look forward to speaking with you again.
Bye for now.